Ernest Shackleton was a brave explorer who loved adventure. In 1914, he planned a super dangerous trip across Antarctica. Nobody knew what would happen. It was a big risk. 27 men went with him on a ship called Endurance. There were sailors, scientists, and other explorers. They all loved adventure and were ready for the toughest weather on Earth. Antarctica was a strange place. It was full of ice, wind, and freezing cold, but it was also beautiful. The Endurance crew wanted to be famous for exploring this icy land. The Endurance sailed south into the Weddell Sea. The sea started to freeze around the ship. They were trapped. The crew was stuck for months. The ice squeezed the Endurance really hard. The ship started to break. It was a terrible situation, but Shackleton stayed calm. They had to leave the ship and camp on the ice. The ice was their new home. It was freezing, the wind howled, and they didn't have much food. Shackleton knew he had to save his men. He was a great leader. He kept everyone happy. He shared his food and told stories. He never gave up. He made a brave plan. He would sail to South Georgia Island. It was hundreds of miles away, a tiny island in a huge ocean. He would find help there. He left with 5 men in a small lifeboat. They fought storms and giant waves. It was an amazing journey. After 16 days, they made it to South Georgia Island. They were tired, but alive. They still had to climb over mountains and glaciers. Finally, they reached a whaling station. Shackleton got help and went back to Elephant Island. He saved every one of his men. They had lived in Antarctica for over 2 years. Shackleton's story shows us how strong people can be. It teaches us that with bravery, hard work, and a good leader, we can overcome anything. Never give up.